Hello there, vinyl community and YouTube. JorgenS here again from today very sunny Sweden. And a couple of months ago I did a top 10 video of my favorite Depeche Mode albums. A video that, from what I understand, was pretty much liked. I have right now over 200 views of that video. So I thought it was not more than fair to also now show my collection of Depeche Mode singles for those of you who are interested. I also have a pretty large stack of Depeche Mode singles in both vinyl and CD singles. I'm not going to do a top 10 out of it. It was pretty hard enough to rate the albums. I think it would be pretty much even harder to rate all the singles. So I'm going to show them straight up and down from in the discography order, from the oldest one till the newest one I have. Of course, there are singles that I lack in the collection. This collection is not complete. I think most of all I lack of new Depeche Mode singles, since I had a very hard time in the record stores that we had here in Sundsvall to find new Depeche Mode singles from the album from Exciter and forward. But here is my collection of Depeche Mode singles, those I have, and from the oldest one to the newest one. I'm not going to be in front of the camera then, because I feel that the video will be far too long then. So let's take a look. Enjoy. I'm still missing the first single, Dream of Me, so this is the oldest Depeche song that I have on single. Their second single, New Life. I remember that when in 1986, when I was pretty new as a Depeche Mode fan, there was a program in radio for young people where they had a little Depeche Mode special in the show. They had a short biography, and they had an interview with Martin Gore, and between that they played different songs from Depeche Mode's earlier career, and it was the first time that I heard these early songs with Depeche Mode, and I thought it was so exciting produced, very mystical, and I really loved the sound landscape, and I really fell for that music. So these early Depeche Mode singles are really favorites of mine. Third single, Just Can't Get Enough, and the B-side, Any Second Now, one of the most famous Depeche Mode songs. Fourth singles from Speak and Spell, the debut album, that is. See You, a little slower song, almost a ballad. Really special one. All I Want to Do Is See You, Don't You Know That Is True. And at the B-side, a song that more or less summary this video for me. Now This Is Fun. Move along to Broken Frame album. Missing Meaning of Love, unfortunately, that single. Leave in Silence, a really special one that was one of my favorites in my early days. B-side, excerpts from My Secret Garden, Not So Secret Anymore. We have Get the Balance Right, also a very much forgotten Depeche Mode single today. The Great Outdoors is the name of the B-side. Everything Counts. Unfortunately, I'm missing The 1989 version, live version, as a single, that was taken from the 101 album. But this is a classic, of course. At the B-side, Work Hard. From Construction Time Again. Another one that is maybe one of Depeche Mode's most forgotten songs today. Love in Itself. A really, really great song. Love the synthesizer horns here. And the B-side, Fools. People Are People. And at the B-side here, In Your Memory. Another of Depeche Mode's most famous song. Here is maybe one of the absolute most famous songs, Master and Servant. And at the B-side, Set Me Free, Remotivate Me. That's a song that every Depeche Mode, I think, have heard at least twice in their career. In their life. From a really, really great album, Some Great Reward. Coming in now to the singles from their first The Greatest Hits album. We have one of my absolute favorites, Shake the Disease, from 1985. And at the B-side, Flexible, the almost Cajun sounding song. Here is a single that I've shown before, if not when I bought it. It's called The Heart. This is the single that I have with the covers, with the poster sleeve. Fly on the Windscreen at the B-side, a song that also is in a different version on Black Celebration. Maybe not the best sleeve, but still a great one. This is Stripped. And at the B-side, one of the best B-side they have ever done, but not tonight. A song that almost could have made it as a single of its own, I think. Here's a special one. This is A Question of Lust, a ballad sung by Martin Gore. This is the vinyl single version, but I also have a CD single version. And the reason why I bought the other one was that it contains other songs. We have here the B-side of both singles. The vinyl and this single is Christmas Island. I think it is Depeche Mode's only Christmas song. But here also contains 4 other tracks. An extended version of Christmas Island, a live version of People Are People. It Doesn't Matter Too, instrumental version. That song is normally at Some Great Reward. And A Question of Lust in a minimal version. So it's very fun to have this special CD single. This one is a really favorite of mine, A Question of Time. Very fast, very moving song. Really, really almost a disco track. I really love the synthesizers in this song, so this one has always been one of my absolute favorite songs. B-side, the live version of Black Celebration. Coming into the singles from Music for the Masses, Strange Love, one of the more unique songs when it comes to lyrics. The lyrics in Music for the Masses, it keeps getting darker almost. The B-side here is Pimp, also from the album. Here is a special one. This is Never Let Me Down Again. And at the B-side, Pleasure Little Treasure. I don't think ever been told yet what this song is about. There are some that say that it's about heroin, the feeling of heroin. However, Martin Gore had written this song, and he had been having troubles with drugs, but not those kind of troubles with heroin. So I don't know. It's also some that say that it is a song about a gay relationship, but none of the Depeche Mode members were gay. So I don't know. But another fantastic produced song. Here comes another one of my favorites, Behind the Wheel. Really special one in a great single remix. And the B-side, Route 66, a song that also were released as a single. I think it was very limited single. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. And this one is also a little special. This is Little 15, a song that was not meant to be a single. It wasn't meant even to be on Music for the Masses. But the French distributors wanted this song to be a single, and they did so, released it, but it became a very, very small success. I think that Mute label didn't do much to promote this single, but it's a really great song to have. B-side, a song called Stjärna, and I always thought that Stjärna actually was Swedish, because if you put the dots over this A, it becomes the word stjärna, is a Swedish word for star. So I thought almost that it was some kind of Swedish song they tried on, but I think I'm pretty wrong on that one. Now, coming into more modern, as I said, missing Everything Counts, live single. Here is one of the most classic singles, Personal Jesus. More or less a comeback for Depeche Mode after having very little success for a while. The B-side is also that kind of a B-side that is so fantastic that it could have been a single of its own. A song called Dangerous. Check that out. It's a real special one. I love that B-side. Now the singles I showed at in my 1990 celebration video. Enjoy the Silence, one of the most classic Depeche Mode singles. On the B-side, Mephisto. This is the song that I said I bought in Malmö at my school trip in 1990. Policy of Truth. At the B-side, Khaled. Here is World in My Eyes. And at the B-side, two songs, Happiest Girl and See Your Sin. Magnificent songs. This is a really, really awesome single. Also another one of my absolute favorite Depeche Mode songs. I Feel You, first single from Songs of Faith and Devotion. Until this song came out, this was the most rockiest song Depeche Mode ever have done. Depeche Mode have said in some interview that when they're releasing singles, they starting the singles from an album by releasing one of the songs that are most far away from the usual Depeche Mode. And I Feel You is definitely different from many other songs they have done. It's rockier, it's tougher, and then the singles after that is typical Depeche Mode songs. On the B-side is also even more fantastic, because that is a ballad called One Caress. That is more or less the song and some strings. It's a very, very total different B-side than the A-side. And another one of my absolute favorites, Walking in My Shoes. Other side, My Joy. Moving on to CD singles now. As we walk deeper in the 90s. Condemnation. Not condemnation, but Condemnation. And at the B-side, Death's Door. This one is a very special. This is Depeche Mode Live. This is a promotion single released from their Songs of Faith and Devotion live album, which contains 4 songs: Condemnation, Personal Jesus, Enjoy the Silence, and Halo, one of the, maybe the best Depeche Mode song ever in my opinion. It's so fun to have a live version of that song. So this is an EP released to promote the live version of Songs of Faith and Devotion. In Your Room, also a fantastic single from Songs of Faith and Devotion. Now the B-side, an adrenaline mix of the song Higher Love. Depeche Mode and Barrel of a Gun, also one of their rockiest songs, a song about, if I'm not mistaken, Dave Gahan's drug abuse. And also another example from Ultra, where they release something total different as the first single, and then typical Depeche Mode songs as the rest of the singles, because here comes It's No Good, which is very normal Depeche Mode single, and a fantastic one from 1997. Also, during summertime, they released a ballad with Martin Gore as a vocal, Home, and we have from their second Greatest Hits album, Only When I Lose Myself. Also another ballad from Depeche Mode. And now we come to these that harder, that because now coming to when I don't have all that much singles from this more modern album. I have two from Playing the Angel album. This is Precious. See here, having a couple of remixes as B-sides here. And a Pain That I'm Used To, also from Playing the Angel. Newborn is is the name of the second track. So, these were my Depeche Mode singles. And I've shown now most of my Depeche Mode collection. I hope that you have enjoyed this walkthrough Depeche Mode's single discography, and I hope that until we meet again, that you have a really nice week, and so long, take care, bye bye.